Project 1: An insider threat seemed to be targeting our company based on scan information. CMIT 421 Project 1, presented by Veronique Trente, CMIT 421 6981. Professor Ripko, addressed to CIO Dr. Taisha Williams. We see here the network diagram. We have one host and two VM. One of the VM is the Ubuntu victim with IP address 10.5.6.200. The second VM is the pod with IP address 10.5.6.25. The background information. Based on the output, when we run the ifconfig, we see that the web server is up and running and its IP address is 10.5.6.200. Testing the security of the company server. I am using the Power OS to perform the scans. Power OS is a free and open source Debian-based Linux distribution designed for cybersecurity professionals, developers, and privacy-conscious users. The operating system provides a complete toolkit for tasks such as penetration testing, digital forensics, reverse engineering, cryptography, and anonymous browsing. The parrot IP address is 10.5.6.25. Next, we see the output of an Nmap scan that was run. Nmap is a powerful, free, and open source command line scanning tool used by cybersecurity professionals, network administrators, and ethical hackers for network exploration and security auditing. The Nmap scripting engine allows for a wide variety of networking tasks, including vulnerability detection. It uses raw IP packets to identify active hosts, services, and vulnerabilities on a network. Looking at the output of the Nmap scan, we see that the target IP address is clearly identified and the timestamp appears for accuracy on the time and date the scan was performed. We also run a Nikto scan. Nikto is a popular open source web server scanner that identifies potential security vulnerabilities, server misconfiguration, and outdated software. It is a command line tool widely used by security professionals and penetration testers for web application security assessment. On the scan below, we can easily notice that the target IP address and the timestamp that appear for accuracy on the date with the date and time indicating when the scan was performed. We reviewed the Nmap log. We reviewed the logs to see if there is trace of Nmap scan, and based on the output, we clearly see that several Nmap scans were run on our system. Nmap appear colored in red with timestamp and the origin IP address identified. If those scans on our system were not authorized, this is a very concerning situation and it must be addressed immediately, especially due to the persistent nature of the scan. A review of the log for trace of Nikto scan using the cat/var/log/apache2/access.log command with grep Nikto showed us that many scans with the Nikto command were run on our system. If these scans were not authorized, this is a serious concern for the security of our system. And we performed a log review using the grep-i command. Grep is case sensitive by default. The -i command overrides this default setting, allowing the search to match the pattern regardless of the case of the term or the pattern. The result that we have below shows that the search will contain the pattern with lowercase or uppercase regardless. We see on the output that the term nmap appear in red with lowercase and uppercase at the beginning. In summary, based solely on the logs entries, a full breach has not yet been confirmed. The logs show an active reconnaissance phase where an unknown entity was probing the system for vulnerabilities. This is a serious security event that needs immediate attention and investigation. If further analysis of the logs or the systems itself reveal that a vulnerability was successfully exploited, this will constitute a breach and the issue will need to be escalated to ownership. The concern that we have is that an active reconnaissance was going on. An unauthorized entity access our system and there is a risk of data exfiltration. The recommendation that we have is that the source IP address be investigated, all the logs have to be reviewed, and we have to monitor the system for future scan. The suggestion that we are making are that firewall and intrusion prevention detection system being installed. We also need to perform a server hardening and install a web application firewall. Thanks a lot for your attention.